Ooh.
What?
Oh, I mean, like, I forgot
Oh.
what cup I gave you. What flavor, though?
I don't know. You know what? You can pick it.
Wee.
You can pick it. I'm scared.
How do you feel?
I trust you.
How do you feel about blueberry lemonade?
I already tried that one.
Did you?
Yep. That's the one that makes your shit blue, huh?
No.
Or green?
No. That was the Venom one that you had.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Never mind. I guess I didn't try the blueberry lemonade. I'll try it.
There's also like a strawberry daiquiri kind of flavor.
What the fuck is that?
It's like strawberry coconut. It's like a daiquiri.
What's a daiquiri?
It's an alcoholic drink, but this one has no alcohol in it, obviously.
I don't know. You can pick.
It has. If you're not a fan of coconut, I wouldn't recommend it.
I fucking love coconut. So that's why I said you can pick whatever. I don't care. I shouldn't do this on top of my laptop. Oh well. You didn't take this thingy out.
That's because I usually keep those in there for when, like, people at work want some.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, oh, let me just get a bottle of water. And it helps put it in a bottle of water. Yeah. A bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
You little wizard, Harry.
It's literally wet right now because I washed it before coming over here.
Okay.
So.
As long as you wash it.
Because I was drinking some yesterday. And I was all like, I need G Fuel.
I'm so proud of you. Did you smell it?
No?
You gotta smell it. It's the experience.
It smells like shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not like my.
What you expect me to?
It smells.
I feel fucked up now. I feel mean.
Okay, yeah. I see why. Yeah, it's not this one isn't like my top like 10 flavors that I have. It's okay. Like it's just like strawberry. You can probably add a little bit more water too.
I need more water.
Like it's.
Or can I have ice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go ham. The neighbors, huh?
Yeah, smells good. I forgot how good that smells. It's like coconut. It's like.
You don't like coconut?
I'm indifferent to coconut. Like. Coconut water.
I fucking love coconut.
Coconut water, delicious. It's fucking phenomenal. Actual coconut, like eating it, I can't stand it.
Really?
It's disgusting to me. And then like stuff with like coconut flavor, it's not bad, but sometimes like it just overwhelms it for me.
I actually like this more than the orange one.
It's good, but it's just like if like I'm telling you, if you're a fan of coconut, you're gonna enjoy it more. That's what a strawberry daiquiri is.
Yeah, I think I like it more because it's not as sweet.
Mm.
That's why, because I'm not a big fan of like the sweet stuff.
You can switch it out.
I don't have it with me. I have it in my house. But.
You're acting like we're not gonna see each other like next Sunday.
Huh?
So you're acting like we're not gonna see each other next Sunday.
Oh, you're right. Oh, Nicole has brought it to our attention that we record on Christmas Eve.
That's Sunday. I will have to like record early.
Mm-hmm.
What I do with that one, I just like do half and half. Like I'll do half of a scoop, and then mix it with another half of a different flavor.
Oh.
People in the community like do a lot of like flavor shiftings. Actually, really good.
Y'all be mixing shit.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Nice.
Like they have a Swedish fish flavor, which is actually really fucking good.
Really?
Oh, dude,
I fucking love Swedish fish.
It's actually really fucking good. And I was mixing it with like a spicy mango flavor.
Ooh.
So it was like a sweet, spicy fish flavor. Well, Swedish fish flavor.
Fish flavor. I would have been like, Jesus, no thanks.
No, but it turned out really good. It turned out really, really well. Really good.
I'm just so happy that I was finally able to try takoyaki. Authentic takoyaki, though.
Oh, because you went to...
we went to Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I went to a Demon Slayer pop-up, right? And they were, selling, like, Asian food.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the takoyaki, and they had, like, thick pieces of, like, octopus, right?
I do love octopus. It's so good.
But it was the first time I've ever tried octopus. Huh. So, obviously, like, Nicole and I, we liked it, but at the same time, we didn't like it. But we were still in the mood to eat it again,
Okay, yeah.
So we tried takoyaki. Well, first of all, one of my mutuals, he is like a collector, I don't know how he ended up following me, but he ended up following me, and I follow him back. He's a really cool dude. But he was all like, oh, like if you're going to Little Tokyo, what's it called? He's like, I know like a good spot. And I was like, cool, yeah, like tell me all the good spots. And then he gave me like a screenshot of like a restaurant. And I was like, cool, we go in. It's literally like an authentic like Japanese cafe. Eesh. Like it looked super cool. It looked like very old and like homey. Mm-hmm. It was small. We went on like a little booth and it was like very private. And we got the takoyaki and it was so fucking good. Like I've tried katsu curry before. I've tried takoyaki before, and I wanted to try it again because I'm the type that doesn't really like trying new things a lot, you know? So, like, I'll just get what I already know, and it was delicious and, like, 10 times better from, like, an authentic Japanese restaurant. And I was just like, oh, my God. This is delicious. I don't want to leave.
I gotta try some when I get a chance.
Takoyaki?
Yeah.
I think there is a place near here that does sell takoyaki. I just don't know where.
I wouldn't doubt it, because there's even, like, a place in Huntington Beach. Mm-hmm. Maki was like, hey, he's like, hey, can you Postmate me some food? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, what are you in the mood for? And he's, you know, usually he'll tell me, like, I'm in the mood for, like, Jack in the Box or McDonald's or even, like, Papa John's. Mm-hmm. But he's like, I want takoyaki. I'm like, there's a fucking place over there? He's like, yeah, I want to try it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is that him and seafood don't mix. Like...
Ooh. Yeah, but the thing is that...
Like, I'm sure you can add, like, a different, like, something else in there other than seafood, I'm sure. But
the whole thing, takoyaki is literally just octopus.
Yeah. So I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm sure.
I think they add octopus and, like, scallions. Yeah. But the thing is that takoyaki is, like, a pancake batter type of thing. Yeah. And then they toss the octopus and then they make it into little balls.
So good. And then when I sent you the picture of the takoyaki maker,
yeah,
I was like, I wanna buy it.
Oh my god, I wanna buy it because I feel like if I try to make it, I might butcher it, but at the same time I don't because I have magic cooking hands. Like, at least when it comes to some recipes, like, they come out good. Like, they won't look good, but they'll taste good.
You realize that, like, we can just make, like, pancake balls and just, like...
Well, I actually have one of those. I literally have, like, those, and there's, like, the little shape of, like, little donuts, too, and everything. So I literally got cake batter, and I literally just did that. And, like, they were just little circles, so I made little cake pops for, like...
There used to be, like a little mom and pop stand-up that would just sell, like, donut holes. Ooh. And they were so good. Like, really, really good. They would give you, like a decent-sized bucket with, like, somewhere between 25 to, like, 40 donuts. Mm-hmm. But they were small. But they were really, really good. And they don't appear anymore. Like, it used to be for, like, a Christmas event, like, downtown. Aww. But they just stopped showing up. Now there's, like, a different stands that they have there. But then again, I don't go downtown like I used to. Yeah. So maybe they brought it back, but...
Dude, no idea. My God. Yesterday, after we went to Little Tokyo, I had to tinkle, right? I had to tinkle, so Nicole was looking up for the nearest Target for us to go pee. It was going to be a 10-minute drive. It ended up being, like, at least a 30-minute drive because they were protesting and everything, like, to free Palestine. And I was like, I have to pee, but, like, hell yeah.
It's like good for you guys. I'm with you, but I gotta pee.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way. Like, you know, like, I'll wait an hour if I have to because I support your guys' cause, but I have to fucking pee. And then, like... And it's embarrassing because, and well, it's kind of, like, funny because I happen to have pee pads, like, not, like, for dogs, though. And one time, my cousin had to pee really bad, but they were doing construction. Mm-hmm. We were stuck in a 1 mile, like, stretch for an hour. Oh. And it's just 1 mile. Like, to the point where people were literally, and it was, like, 3 a.m. It was for my birthday when we went to Pride Night. And literally, like, it wanted to take me to, like, Pomona. And I was like, you know what? No, like, I'll just go, like, towards Riverside because I know it. You know what I mean? Like, like, you can throw me anywhere near a freeway and I know how to get home because, you know, like, I don't need, you know, GPS. So I was like, you know what? Okay. Like, fuck it. I won't go through Pomona. Like, I'll go through, you know, Riverside. Cool. Like, I already know it. So I turned it off the thing. The reason as to why I wanted me to go to Pomona is because of the shitload of traffic that was gonna be there, and that was when I called you too, but you didn't answer because you were busy at work. Yeah. But yeah, like, and then she had to go pee really bad. I was like, if push comes to shove, I got fucking dog pee pads. You can go in the back seat. And she's like, that's disgusting. And I was all like, what are we supposed to do? Like, there's no way in how I'm gonna pull over and let you piss out there. Like, that's no. So yeah,
it's desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, and then there's times where I'm like, damn, I should have had those pee pads. No, but I ended up going to the bathroom on time. I had to pay $10 for parking though. For the fucking LA.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. LA is notorious for it.
I don't know how people can live there.
I don't either.
I just don't get it. It's just too much.
When we went to Anime Expo, like, you know how there's like those different like parking areas?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's owned by like one company. I don't know who.
Damn.
But they charge like, what was like a couple bucks for like 1 hour, and then it goes to, it's like 1 hour, 5 hours, 8 hours, or 16 hours. Like, there's no like in between.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta have one of those things, and it's fucking dumb.
It's so dumb.
I took 8 hours, but we were in line for like a while.
I gotta stop closing this thing. I'm sorry.
What for?
It's because it makes the noise, and then just for me to open it.
Oh, you can do it like silently, but you gotta do it just like carefully.
No, it's okay. I'll leave it up. No, but like,
I have actually like another. It didn't happen to me, but it happened to one of my cousins. They went to Universal's, I think for a horror night.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a horror night? I think so. And you know, the traffic there was crazy because I think it was like peak Halloween season, and the traffic was just insane, and they couldn't use the restroom immediately. But when they went to the parking lot, one of my cousins just couldn't wait, and she had to like squat down, hiding in the like between cars, and use the restroom. When my sister was telling me the story, like when they got back home, I was fucking laughing my ass off because I was like, "Fuck, that's tragic." But you gotta go at the same time.
No, I'll do you one better. My mom told me tea about my old job where I used to work with her. She told me that they got a really angry email by one of their customers because they sell pallets. But like, you know those wooden pallets?
Yeah.
So they sell pallets. Apparently, one of the drivers from my mom's job took a shit outside.
What?
Between the trailers.
Oh my god.
Yes. So they sent a picture of security footage.
That's fucking disgusting.
Want to know what makes it even worse? They have bathrooms for the truck drivers there for guests. And he took a shit between the trailers.
A lot of, you know what, from my experience, a lot of truck drivers don't care about those restrooms.
But at the same time, I feel like it might be a little bit different because they're not truck drivers where they go out of state. They're all in state. The farthest they've ever gone, from what I know of, is Vegas to deliver to Pepsi. Because they used to sell to big companies like Cacique, where we get our crema and like our cheese and everything. Pepsi, delicious. Everything, yeah. Even Nike Vans and everything. They've, sold to those. But no, dude. And then the funny thing is that he's not even fired. They didn't fire him.
So they do know who did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They know who did it. Well, the thing is that because basically, like, there's no way for us to not know, because they're like, okay, well, they gave the truck driver the paperwork. Okay, you're gonna go to this location at this time. So obviously that company sends the message. You're like, oh, well, who went to that location? Oh, it was this driver. So it was easy. Yeah. Easy to tell who it was.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No, when I think when I used to work outside, like in the trailer yard, I would see some truck drivers that would have bottles, like
they're peeing in the bottles.
They're not just like the bottles, but like the actual gallon bottles, and they're peeing in there. And then I've seen some of the truck drivers have their dogs like in there. One of them had a kid, and I was like, "You're living in there with your kid." Like, I'm like, "Holy shit!"
You'd be surprised.
No, at some points I get it,
Yeah.
Like, you can't be home most of the time. Like that at that point, the trailer is your home.
Yeah.
You might as well make it your home. But I was like, holy shit, like, to bring your dog. It was like this fluffy little
crusty ass white dog.
Like the Mexican dogs are really close.
Yeah, like those guys.
I don't even know what breed they are.
I don't know. I just know them as crusty. That's all I know.
Crusty dogs.
And like I remember it coming out of the trailer, and it went to like the little grass area that we have outside. And when we go use the restroom, and then it came like sniffing at me like in my little shed. It was cute. It wasn't barking at me or anything. It was sweet. But it was still weird to see this tiny little dog coming out of a big ass trailer. And he wasn't even like on a leash. Like the dude let him go out. I'm like, dude, there's like 4-ton trucks coming through in and out. Yeah, that thing. That's the one.
Okay, but I want to know what breed it is. That's not that one. It's not that one for sure. It's not.
Whatever it
okay,
is.
Hold up. Where is it at? Where can I read it?
You gotta put white.
Oh, view gallery. My bad. No, not that one. Oh, Bolognese?
Bolognese.
I was saying it as a joke, but then I realized I really am stupid. That's what you said.
What's your favorite breed of dog? Mine's is bologna.
Tears are welling up my eyes, dude. Literally, oh my god, holy shit.
That's great.
Tears are actually, oh my god.
Oh my god, that's great.
Actually, my favorite dogs are wiener dogs.
They got bolognas and wieners. I love it.
Meaty dogs.
I don't understand how they get so like crusty and dirty.
Because they don't get taken care of.
Honestly, yeah. They just eat whatever the fucking owners give them.
Oh shit, I thought they're also seriously delicious, but it's adult style.
My god.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, they're part of the bichon.
Yeah, bitchin. Part of the bitchin family, I guess.
The Bicon family. Bishin.
Bitchin.
Jesus.
What a wild start to the dog breeds. I love it.
I don't know what the G feel, but I have the pad keys and the giggles now. Jesus, oh my god.
It's caffeine, man. You gotta love it.
Great.
What else is there?
Oh, for the white dogs. Ew, what the fuck?
Good lord.
Wait. Oh, they're hypoallergenic.
Yikes.
Cotton like fur. They have a clownish personality. That one's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's
adorable.
Oh, I just love how we're just looking at dog breeds right now.
Yeah.
That one's cute. No.
I feel bad for bull terriers. We bred them so much that they're fucked up. They're literally fucked up.
That and pugs.
Yeah.
Fucking, like, I honestly, like, I
like that one.
I mad judge people that have pugs.
Like, at a point, I get that they're adorable, but it's like, we gotta stop. Oh. Like, they're just, we gotta put them down.
For real.
Like, they're cute, but it's like,
I don't like pugs, and I'm like, they just shouldn't exist. And then they're like, oh, that's mean. And I was like, no, they shouldn't exist. They shouldn't exist at all.
Like, they physically shouldn't be able to exist.
Yeah. When I was younger, I've always wanted a poodle. But then I looked and I was like, I don't want that anymore.
That's a lot of care for a poodle. Aren't they, like, super expensive, too?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I would eventually like a bloodhound and a wiener dog. Mainly a wiener dog, though. I've been wanting a wiener dog for forever.
I just want, like, a big dog. Just so I can, like... I don't know what it is with guys. But, like, a lot of guys like to just, like... Like, when we see, like, a big dog, we just, like... Like, on the stomach area, we just like to, like... Have, like, a good smack at it. I don't know why. Like, yep.
I do that, too.
That's a dog.
No, it's funny because it was this TikTok of this guy that was, like, hella beefy and everything. He's like, me showing off my big, like... crazy animal, like the one that suits him, right? And then it's just like an itty bitty little kitty on his shoulder, and he's just like all big and buff and everything, like showing off my pet to everybody, and it's just a cute little cat.
That's like the good combo though, like a big dog, but then also like a little cat. You gotta have them at the same time so they get to know each other. So that's the dream.
Yeah. So you know, update on that cat that my neighbors left behind when they moved.
Yeah.
Apparently, the cat and my dog are getting along more.
Okay.
Which kind of isn't a good thing. Because if the landlord sees that, the landlord wants to charge us money thinking that the cat lives inside. He already tried charging us money because he thinks that the dog lives inside as well. And we take it out, like it's in and out.
Mm-hmm.
But he, like, if the dog's going to be inside, he's going to charge you more, which makes sense.
Yeah.
For damages and everything. But we're just like, yeah, no, the dog does not live inside whatsoever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, even his brother was all like, yeah, no, they always have that dog outside. That dog is never inside. But yeah, so, my sister has been feeding the cat, which is nice, obviously. Mm. But, like, at the same time, like, the cat has no fucking shame. Like, as soon as it sees me get out of the car, it's, like, following me. And then as soon as I open the fence to get inside my little yard,
yeah,
the cat just waltzes inside like it owns the place.
That's what cats do.
Yeah, and then I open, like, the door to my car, and the cat's jumping in, and I said, nope, not you. Not you. You have to stay here. I just feel bad because it's cold.
Yeah.
And then, like, I buy sweaters for my dogs. For my dog, my bad. And I'm just like, should I buy a sweater for this damn cat?
What you could do is you can buy, like, just, like, a bed and have it somewhere where, like, the dog can't reach it, but the cat might be able to reach it.
There's, like, no place, dude.
Then
no place at all. Somebody will snatch it up, most likely.
Maybe.
But yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, anything interesting happened to you this week?
I went to a family event yesterday with my dad's side of the family. We've been texting all week on our phones, like menu items that we're gonna bring and who's coming, who's not coming, all that. And I've just been, like, joking around in the group chat, saying, like, oh, I sent a picture of myself, like, dressed up really nicely with the cowboy hat. And I was like, it's because, like, usually, like, one of our cousins likes to host, like, bingo or, like,
Bingo?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It sounds white.
I don't even judge, but...
It sounds white as fuck.
I don't even judge because we played Uno No Mercy.
But it gets, like, super competitive with our cousins. Like,
dude, no, it gets really competitive. My house too.
And I just put, like, under the picture, like, me on my way to win all the bingo. Like, I'm gonna win them all. I won 3 times.
Hey,
it was fucking great.
And guess how many times I won? None. At least for Uno, no, literally, like, I was like, I'm only playing 1 round. If I lose, I lose. I ended up, because it was Uno No Mercy.
Yeah.
So if you get more than 25 cards, you're automatically out. But the thing that makes it hard is that you start off with, like, 5 or 6 cards. And then imagine getting 2 draw 10s immediately as soon as you start. Now you're out. Because they have draw 10s because it's No Mercy. They have draw 10s, draw 4s, draw 2s.
I would be like, y'all are dead to me. I don't know you. I'm out of here.
At least I played Mario Kart and I won most of the rounds except for once. I lost once.
That's not bad.
Yeah. But I demolished all my little cousins. Freaking 22-year-old me demolishing, like, all my cousins that are like minors.
Yeah. I did the same shit, I think, last year on New Year's with one of my other cousins. We were playing Uno. We're betting on Uno.
Oh, damn.
We had, like, money, like, in the center, so everything was getting intense. And then one of our little baby cousins, like, I can't even say babies, like, fuck, it's almost like in his mid-teens. Holy shit, it's been so long. He's, like, getting in that stage of where he's getting, like, shy, just, like, not talking to us like he used to.
Emo?
Not emo, just, like, a shy teenager.
That teenage?
Yeah, that weird little teenage phase where he just won't talk. But we got him into Uno, and he won a round where he got, like, $20. And like, yeah, like, you know, we're all cheering him on, and then we put, like, another 20 in, and we put more money in. I won, like, twice. Fuck, I won a lot of money that night.
Hey. I'm too scared when it comes to gambling because then I feel like it'll be an addiction.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But if it's like, if you do it in your own house, it's fun. But if you're going to go out to a casino, then it's dangerous, I think. Yeah. Like, it's fun gambling in your own home a little bit. Especially if it's like Loteria or like just Uno.
Yeah, I know it seems like, well, because you know how you mentioned that I'm scared of a lot of things? Dude, when I tell you how much I'm scared of a lot of things, I'm scared of gambling. I'm scared of drinking. I'm scared of doing drugs. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's not like I'll never ever do it, but there's times when I'm like, I just want to try it once, you know, like.
It's like I'll never try black tar heroin, but.
Jesus.
No, I mean, drugs. That's just something
but
you should just stay away from.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like.
But drinking is.
Like, the thing is that I love hiking so much. I want to go hiking so bad, but I have nobody to go hiking with.
First off, like, that's... I would like to go hiking, but it just sounds so exhausting.
And it's, like, so fucking scary to go because I did go one time with my cousin, and then I realized that it's a really bad idea because we were literally in the mountains by ourselves. And
there's like skinwalkers, Wendigos out there.
No, not even that. Just fucking animals, dude. Like cryptids. I don't believe in cryptids.
Oh,
I mean, with the things I see, I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird, but I've never experienced it, so I'm not scared of it.
Because you haven't gone hiking yet.
I haven't gone that deep hiking, you know.
Okay. Well,
yeah, but like for example, I'm more scared of a fucking tarantula than I am of a skinwalker.
Aren't tarantulas like the most softest like?
No. What did I? Well, I told you that one time when I was running to go back.
Yeah.
And then a fucking spider like was able to like go like that to like the back of my foot, and then I kicked it back. Yeah, like no, like I'm more scared of a tarantula than I am of a skinwalker. And I know I probably shouldn't say that because like it's like taboo. But I mean, like, I live in the suburbs. I live in civilization.
Wow, okay.
So I'm okay right now, you know? But yeah, you know, so I'm more scared of, like, actually seeing a bear than I am of a fucking skinwalker. Or a cryptid.
Fair enough. That's reasonable.
Yeah. In all honesty, they should be scared of me. Not me scared of them. Okay, welcome to...
Wow, we haven't even done an intro.
Welcome to Caffeinated Creeps. Oh my god, this is the first time I do the intro. Hold up. Welcome to Caffeinated Creeps, y'all. This is your host, Ray Coffin, and...
Mr. Butternuts, everybody. Welcome back to this episode 8.
8?
Yeah, this is episode 8.
8?
8. This would be episode 8.
Our first December episode.
Yeah. When it airs, it'd be... What, December 1st? No.
What?
This might be the last November episode.
Last week was the last November episode. Yep. December 1st.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I thought November 1st was Saturday.
It's October 3rd. Oh, damn. I made a Mean Girls reference and you...
Oh, October 3rd.
I said it's October 3rd because we're arguing about the date.
Ooh, that already passed.
I know, but, like, I see it all the time.
I only see it once a year, and it's on October 3rd. It's both Full Metal Alchemist and fucking Mean Girls.
What was that one date with the Zack and Cody episode with the Italian...
November 16th?
November 16th.
Their table is ready to eat. I love how everybody was reminding them, too, and they even got on it, too. That was great.
Well, I forgot what one of the twins... like posted on his story like him looking stressed, and then it like all of the things, like your table's ready, like, and then the actress that actually did that episode, she did a cute little TikTok, and I was like, aw, she's so sweet, that's adorable.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Did you see the TikTok where during like they were not on the boat, but when they were in the hotel, like the mother was pregnant, like the actress who's playing their mom?
Yeah, I think I sent that to you.
Yeah.
I'm the one that sent it to you.
Yeah. That was so sweet.
And then, Cole was the one that, like, clapped back at them and everything. They're like, no, I ain't gonna say that shit. I was all like, hell yeah.
We love it. All right, back to...
Parents taught them right. Or nannies, whoever raised them.
But anyway, damn. Everybody, welcome back to this long-ass intro.
Well, you're gonna clear some of it, right?
I'm gonna clear some of it.
Yeah.
It's obviously.
It was super long. I apologize. You know what? I shouldn't apologize. I'm gonna stop apologizing for things that are out of my control.
Yeah.
I like to talk a lot.
Yeah. That's why you have this. We'll make it a full-time job. This week, I have the true crime. You have the...
Spooks.
I have no idea what you're doing. You don't have.
You told me what you wanted me to cover. I gave you options.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what I picked though. If I'm being honest, I don't think I'm gonna say myself.
You can like spell it with your fingers real quick, like. You're throwing gang signs.
That's sign language.
No, it's not. Yeah. You literally did nothing. You just tapped your fingers.
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck does that mean?
There's this guy at work who he's like studying sign language to like speak with some of the other sign language workers at Amazon. But he's like, they're only teaching me bad shit. Because he's like, what do they teach you? He's like, this is dirty bitch.
I'm right here thinking you were doing a Little Rascals reference.
Oh no!
I fucking love the Little Rascals. I used to rewatch that movie so many times.
I've never seen it. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, it is. I've never seen it.
What? Oh
my dad showed me other old movies than some of that. Most of the things that he showed me when I was little were just like full on like adult movies. Not adult movies, but like
adult movies.
I meant like full on like R-rated comedies and dramas and horror movies. The horror movies came from my mother though.
Ooh, love that.
Her and her obsession with horror films.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. All right, I think it's time we get into it.
Yes. That's disgusting.
What? Me sighing?
The cracking.
Oh, the cracking of my knuckles?
The cracking.
It sounded so good.
No warning.
This sounded so good.
That sounds so much.
It's so good.
Tengo frío.
I'll give you a blanket. Where's the blanket at?
I don't want a blanket though, because then I'll be too hot.
That's why you have the cold drink to balance it.
Okay, if I get cold, I'll cover myself. If I get colder, that's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm sorry, continue.
You know, I watched a episode of Forensic Files for this one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you believe I've never seen Forensic Files?
Really? The OG one or the second one? Or just either? They're really good.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Or maybe I have when I was younger, but like don't remember shit.
Honestly, like they're really, really fucking good. Like it's just like 30 minutes, 22 minutes of just like explaining true crime, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's like really great.
Mm-hmm.
But it sucks that like in the original Forensic Files, like the dude who used to narrate, I think passed away like a long time ago. And so like someone new took over. And he's doing a good job, but it just doesn't feel right, you know?
Yeah, because you're just so used to like one version.
That dude just had such a good voice.
Like with Uncle Iroh.
Yeah. I think
it would know for me.
I said, I think they stopped playing music. I think we'll get rid of this.
Great. I'm so excited to finally get the PC. We can finally play Baldur's Gate.
Oh, dude, actually, before I forget.
You haven't got to see the marbles?
I have not, no.
You want to see it?
I want to see it, but I need to see Miss Marvel. I haven't even seen that yet.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like, Daisy was going to watch it, but then she didn't. I need to finish She-Hulk. I need to finish Loki.
Me too, I gotta finish Loki.
I need to finish so many shows. And then, like, I don't even... Daisy's like, I don't want to continue watching Jujutsu Kaisen because she heard that new audio with Yuji and Anmi. And it's just so heartbreaking.
As a manga reader, I'm fucked up. But and then watching it, I haven't even seen it. I'm literally like in denial. Like if I don't see it, nothing happens.
There's this girl on TikTok. She's like, "This is me before watching the episode." And she's like, "I just poured myself a glass of wine," and then she showed after, fucking mascara running down her fucking face. She's so distraught and heartbroken.
I think my aunt told me that she cried too. I caught my mom off guard one time because I sometimes quote ghost stories. And then I'm all like, no corren en el hospital, cabrones. She's all like, what are you talking about? And I was all like, I had to explain to her what ghost story it was, like, for, like, the third time. Because I think she forgets, and she's like, no, I remember. And I was like, okay, well then. But she's never seen it, you know? So she doesn't know what I'm talking about. So, like, I'm just saying, like, a couple of other phrases, and then she's like, Jesus.
I got Daisy to watch one of the episodes because I came home early to finish editing episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, on my way home, like, do you want anything? She's like, oh, like, can I pick up some Taco Bell? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And like I put on Ghost Stories as a background, and she was fucking laughing because it was her first time actually paying attention to the actual like.
Well, because we just watch it when we're doing something else, and we don't really pay attention to it. I think except for me and you, because we've seen it before.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen all of it through. Like,
yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
I just see clips, but I kind of like still pay attention to it.
Yeah, and she was fucking laughing her ass off. I'm like, it's really funny. Like, you just gotta actually watch it. I remember, so I was gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
On last Monday, as I started editing episode 7, I got around 44 minutes in. It was perfect. Like, I had everything fucking beautiful. I had to switch up a lot of shit at the beginning. Like, I had to change a lot.
I couldn't even tell.
Thank you. I know, I'm just that good. And
you are good.
And it was like almost 5 o'clock in the morning when I had started. Well, not when I started. Like when I finished, it was like 44 minutes. I was like, all right, I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna save it. But go to bed.
You didn't save it.
No, I saved it multiple times.
Oh.
I saved it. Like I was saving it throughout, so just in case anything happens. Fucking power outages. Like I don't know. I'm paranoid like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like half drowsy. I get up a little bit. I touch the keyboard. I don't know what button I pressed. I lose everything. The whole audio file is lost. And I'm flipping the fuck out. I start sweating at like 50-degree temperatures. I'm like, no fucking way does this happen to me right now. I'm like scrambling through everything. I'm like, I gotta see if I can get it back. I can't get the edited version back, but I still had the original file back. So I just had to re-edit everything.
Oh my god.
I was like, fuck! Oh my god, I was so pissed. So instead of going to sleep, I stayed awake for like another 20 minutes, just getting the beginning part. And I was like, alright, I'll just do the rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I was sweating buckets.
Dude, I would have cried. I literally would have cried.
I wasn't fully, like, I wanted to be mad, but I was so tired, I just went, whatever. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Like, I was so tired, I couldn't be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Alright, we gotta actually get into the story. It's been like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, 40 minutes? Damn.
Yeah. So there's no, like, official, like, title, like the Zodiac Killer or whatever, like, nothing like that. It's just like it's just a person just killing. So it's just the killings of Donna Perry. In February of 1990.
Wait, killings?
Killings.
Plural?
Plural, yeah. It's not just one person.
Oh.
Yeah. I did tell you, like, right before we started recording that the beginning of this will be a little rough. Because I didn't know how to really introduce it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give you, like, a quick list of who was killed. And then describing how they were found. And shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Got it.
In February of 1990, police stumbled upon the naked body of 26-year-old Yolanda Sapp, a local sex worker of Spokane, Washington, in March. Spokane, Washington. In March, the naked body of a 34-year-old Nicole Lowe was found just like Yolanda. And in May, the naked body of a 38-year-old Kathy Brisboe was also found dead. When investigating Yolanda's case, autopsy showed clear signs of sexual activity. However, because the possibility of there being multiple sex partners, a rape kit was pretty much useless from the start. A blanket was found near Yolanda's body with some blood on it. Nikki, who was also a sex worker, so the second person that was found, her body was found along the banks of the Spokane River under the Green Street Bridge. Her body was found draped over the metal guardrail. So, like, you know, if you pass by, like, a bridge, just that middle, like, guardrail guy, like, blocking anything, half of her body was over it. Naked.
Damn.
Yeah. A bullet from a .22 caliber was recovered from her body. Later in the same day of her body being found, a local dumpster diver was fishing through a dumpster when he found a purse belonging to Nikki. The purse had her driver's license, some personal items, which included a tube of lubricant. 2 months later, the body of Kathy was found just 5 miles east of where Yolanda and Nikki's bodies were found. Kathy was also shot with a .22 caliber bullet. It's also worth noting that Kathy was friends with the other 2 victims. These ladies formed what's called a circle. The purpose of the circles was to bring assistance, help, and even, in some cases, backup if they had to deal with bad dates or people who could potentially be dangerous. Kathy was known by fellow sex workers and the police as, quote, veteran of the streets, unquote. That's quite the name.
That's kind of fucked up.
It's a little fucked up, but they had to do what they had to do
Yeah.
at the end of the day. I'm not gonna judge them for it, but to have a name like that, it's.
I feel like, I mean, obviously, like, it's a sad occupation, but at the same time, you know, like, oh, they're a veteran, like,
they
like,
know.
they got you.
Yeah.
They got you.
That's why they formed that little clique, the little circle.
Yeah.
Like, they had each other's backs. They were friends.
Yeah.
So it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
According to Kathy's friends, she was a tough individual who would have been hard to kill, especially around the time since Kathy was already aware of her 2 friends that were murdered.
Ooh.
Just shortly before her death, police asked Kathy about any information she could give regarding the murders. Kathy recalled a recent customer who told Kathy if she did not do what she was asked to, she would be the next victim. On the day of the murder, what her friends said came true. Kathy wasn't going down without a fight. She went down swinging. Because of this, because of her being a fucking badass, skin cells were found under her fingernails, but unfortunately at the time, this was pre-DNA. So investigators just put the evidence into storage.
I was gonna be like, okay, Kathy. Her name's Kathy, right?
Yeah, Kathy.
I was like, okay, Kathy.
Hey, she went down fucking swinging, like,
yeah,
fucking good for her.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Detectives had to work with what little evidence they had and made a rough profile of who they were looking for. Detectives were looking for a male, white, who was between 20 to 50 years old and had their own car.
That is such a wide...
They had nothing to go with. There was little to, like, no evidence that they could gather.
Mm-hmm,
Just the bottle lubricant that they had, the DNA under their fingernails, but it was pre-DNA. They couldn't use it.
Yeah, they couldn't use it. What year was this again?
1990. This happened, like, in the span of just a couple months.
It's just so amazing how much DNA has advanced.
Yeah.
How, like, in the 90s, we couldn't even get DNA off of fingernails, but then now we can get them off of, like, Ancestry.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah. It is fucking...
It's crazy.
Yeah. We even, like, the public just willingly give that DNA to some weird-ass fucking company.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to. Oh, yeah.
And around this time, the police looked further into the lubricant bottle and had it dusted for fingerprints. Several partial prints were lifted from the bottle, but with no suspects to match it, the fingerprints had little value. In 1996, a new spring of sex workers were murdered in Spokane, Washington. So basically just another, like, round of sex workers.
Mm-hmm. Was it nearby or, like...
No, sort of nearby. Some of the bodies, unlike this one, like, they weren't by, like, the main river that's, like, split in the town.
Because when you were telling me by the rivers, I thought it was gonna be like the Green River Killer case, because it's the similar MO.
Yeah.
But no, for a second I was like, oh, it's the Green River Killer.
It's no, but it's not them. Detectives believe that this was the same person who committed the other 3 murders just 6 years prior. These latest victims were being shot in the head, had their heads covered with a plastic bag, and had their bodies dumped in the remote areas of Spokane.
Oh my god.
However, plastic bags weren't used in the first 3 killings. The gun used in the new killings was a .25 caliber, and the bodies were not dumped by the river just like the previous 3.
Copycat?
No.
No?
No copycat. 4 years passed. A man named Robert Lee Yates was arrested for the murder of the 1996 workers.
Mm-hmm.
He had no connections to the 1990 killings. Through military records, it was shown that Robert was in Germany when the 1990 murders took place, leaving the 1990 case to go cold for quite some time. Around 2000s, analysts wanted to try to plug in the fingerprints found in the bottled lubricants using the AFIS, which is the fingerprint database. However, there wasn't enough detail on the prints to meet the APHIS quality.
Damn.
But just enough of the print to where it could be used to identify a specific person. 20 years later, after her death, the DNA from Kathy's fingerprints were being tested to produce DNA evidence. The DNA gathered from her nails was from Kathy, and one strand of DNA belonged to a male. In 2009, the DNA was entered into the CODIS, the National DNA Database. But there was no matching DNA in CODIS.
Oh.
So the case went cold again.
Damn it.
Yeah. Thankfully, CODIS is constantly being fed DNA information every day and was being cross-referenced. 3 years later, in 2012, detectives received a hit on the CODIS on a DNA belonging to a woman.
Ooh.
Her name used to be Douglas Perry, but now goes by Donna Perry. A quick background...
A trans
Mm-hmm.
woman was a killer?
A quick background check showed that in the early 2000s, Douglas Perry underwent gender-affirming surgery. And this was not the first time Donna Perry had a run-in with the law. Perry's various charges date back between 1974 to 1990. Perry was charged with reckless endangerment in 1987. In 1998, Perry was arrested for possessing a pipe bomb and was in possession of 49 guns with over 20,000 rounds of ammunition. In 1989, Perry was arrested for soliciting prostitution, and in the late 1990s, Perry spent 18 months in jail after being pulled over in Oregon's red light district with a gun and a knife. During this prison sentence, Perry had confessed to her cellmate that she had killed 9 prostitutes. Yeah. It's quite the fucked up individual.
When I told you that my mouth was wide open, oh my god.
And imagine that they didn't even know who they were looking for this entire time.
Wait, so do you know when Donna, when she went into gender affirming surgery? 2000. 2000. Okay. Yeah. So she was still male during the killings.
Male during the killings. So in early 1990, they committed the murder. Mm-hmm. Late 1990, they were arrested for having a gun and a knife, and then spent 18 months in jail. But was never charged for the murders.
Yeah.
In 2000, had the sex-changing surgery. So now became Douglas to Donna.
Yeah.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah, I got that.
All right. Was I going too fast?
Did she say why?
It will be explained, actually.
Okay, great. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah. Actually, I'm close to the end here.
Cause I'm wondering, maybe I just kind of want to hypothesize. Mm-hmm.
You can spit. You can spit your theories.
Could she have been jealous of the prostitutes? Was that her reason for killing them?
I didn't add it in my notes, but I think it might have been from his bringing from his childhood, because apparently in his early childhood he was molested by his father, like constantly until he died, until his father passed away. So I think that might have sparked some sort of distorted view on prostitutes, or maybe just women in general.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like it was sad to read, but I don't know why I didn't add it in my notes. I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah.
All right, so in 2012, Perry was arrested for a firearm possession. Because of this, her DNA was submitted into CODIS, which led to a match. During the 2012 arrest, detectives used this as an opportunity to interview Donna. Now, this part, the next part I'm gonna read, has a lot of quotes from Donna. So, like, the police are investigating her, what was supposed to be just a firearms possession, but it went into something else entirely. Honestly.
Yeah.
They refer to themselves in third person.
Well, that's great.
It's fucking crazy. During the investigation with detectives, Donna went on to say, quote, "I don't understand. Murder? Are you shitting me? Me? Murder? Please, somebody tell me what I did wrong." Unquote.
Wow. Well, obviously murder.
What murder?
What murder?
What murder? What were you gonna say?
Her to herself. What murder?
Donna went on to admitting to paying for sex workers around the time of the murders. Quote, "No, I, as a male human being, I did pick up some prostitutes, yes. But when I always let them out, alive and well, when I let them go," unquote. So when they said that, like, when I let them go, one of the investigators was like, that was so fucking, like, suspicious. Like, they had to push him even further. Like, they had to dig even deeper. Like, to, like, the questions they were asking at that point were, like, they had to make sure. Because it's such a weird phrasing. Let's see. Donna told the detectives that she went under the gender-affirming surgery to curb the aggressive tendencies when she was a man, which sort of led to a confession.
Oh.
I'm not, quote, "I'm not going to admit I killed anybody. I didn't. Donna has killed nobody. I don't know if Doug did or not. It was 20 years ago, and I have no idea whether he did or didn't," unquote. Detectives were convinced that Donna used the gender-affirming surgery to sort of shift away from any of the blame that could have been used against her, since at the time it was Douglas who committed the murders and not Donna. Donna said, quote, "I got rid of the violence with the sex change operation. There's no more testosterone to fuel the anger," unquote.
Hey, yo.
It's...
Do you think they're just trying to be crazy, or like they had like DID?
No, I think they are just a little bit crazy, but I think they went to the lengths to change their sex so they couldn't be charged. Like, if you were to listen to, I'll probably like show you like the clips if I can find it on YouTube. Like, I'll send it to you. Like, they speak clearly. Like, they go from talking to themselves in third person and then into first person, which is a little, maybe they are a little crazy.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about DID, which is like when you have like multiple personalities.
Yeah, but it's weird because they completely close off. They're not shifting back and forth to Doug and Donna. Like, if I'm just speaking like to Donna, like, she completely closes off Douglas and just refers to them as their own person. But they're not shifting back and forth in personality.
But that's also because, like, when I learn about, like, the different, like, the multiple personalities, I don't know the proper way to say it, but basically, like, there's some of the people, I guess you can say, that refuse to come out and speak or, like, take over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and they just refer to them like, oh, yeah, this person, you know, like that. I don't know. I just think of, like, Inside Out.
That's a good way to think about it, but they're a little nuts. I guess at the end of the day, they're a little nuts. Thanks to Kathy being able to scratch off the DNA from the blanket that was found next to Yolanda during the first murder was also found to be Donna's DNA. Police also looked at Donna's fingerprints to see if it could be matched with the fingerprints that were left behind on the bottle of lubricant. It came back to be a match, now linking Donna to 3 of the murders.
Damn.
After 20 years, the murder of Yolanda, Nikki, and Kathy were solved. On July 24th, 2017, Donna was sentenced to 3 life sentences without the possibility of parole. Donna is currently being detained at the Washington Correction Center for Women in Gig Harbor, Washington. The family of Nikki Lowe did express their desire for Perry to be served the remaining sentences in a men's prison or in isolation to prevent any possible harm to any women in the correction center.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And that's the end of my story.
I'm surprised that what's her name, Donna, is in a woman's prison too.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of trans women that are stuck in men's prisons right now. I think it was Kamala Harris. She used to work for California, and she was the one that said no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, well, obviously it's not in California, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just really interesting.
I mean, they're trying to fight for Donna to be moved out.
Yeah.
There wasn't any updates on it as far as I could tell.
Yeah. I believe she should be in isolation, but I don't think she should be taken to a men's prison.
Isolation would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, wow.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
If it wasn't for Kathy being able to scratch off that little little bit. It was in her left middle finger that they found the DNA in.
Dang.
And it was just a little amount, but it was just enough where they needed to convict her at this point.
Yeah.
Because of that little DNA, they got the blood off the blanket from Yolanda. And the fingerprints from Nikki. It was incredible. Just a little piece of DNA.
That's wild.
It's fucking great.
No pues wow. Dang. Don't be Donna.
Yeah, don't be nuts. Don't be referring to yourself in third person, I guess. Like, what was it? I think towards the end of the episode, they were saying, like, the detectives were like, no, it was Donna. They were saying, like, yeah, I clearly didn't do it. It was Doug. Like, you can't charge me for that crime. And then the detectives were like, it doesn't matter who did it. The body still did it. You did it.
Yeah.
Like, we have to charge you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, they were trying so hard. That's why they're saying, like, they're pretty sure they had the sex change just because to avoid any...
They wanted to avoid, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm excited. This one's pretty interesting. I did not know much about it. I mean, I did hear about it, but then I forgot about it. But, but this thing makes me laugh. I feel like, so the cryptid that I'm doing is the Jersey Devil. Because that's the one that you chose.
Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Because I give you options, because
Yeah.
I couldn't pick. I gave you options and then you picked. Okay. In all honesty, I think the Jersey Devil looks like the spawn of that dragon and donkey from Shrek. That's what I think. That's what I think it freaking looks like.
They're adorable.
But okay. So basically, let me start from the beginning, right?
Okay.
So the Jersey Devil is a cryptid originating in New Jersey, and there's multiple different drawings of this devil, and it has the head of a horse with horns, hooves, a snake's tail, and bat wings. And I already said that there's many. Oh no, I did not say this. There's many stories detailing its origins and its sightings, but there's like so many versions of it. Like just so many. But so I basically described what the Jersey Devil looks like, so I'm just gonna show it to you real quick. So this is one of the earliest drawings of the Jersey Devil.
Ew. What the fuck? Oh my god. It looks like it has Crocs on.
What? Those are hooves.
It looks like Crocs.
Okay, so like for example, this drawing looks like the head of a goat with horns, and it has a long neck like a giraffe, and then it kind of has like a weirdish body, and then it has the bat wings, but then the legs look like flamingo legs with hooves.
It looks like a weird elongated flamingo.
Yeah. So that's basically one of the drawings. There's multiple drawings of this creature.
That's so weird.
And then supposedly, I'm gonna show you later. Supposedly, footage. See, this is another version of the drawing. Oh, that's crazy.
I did see it.
Yeah.
That one looked more detailed and better. Like that one could strike fear, I guess, if I were to see it.
This one looks a little bit more reptilian head-like with horns. But yeah, supposedly when I was looking at the that's disturbing. Anyways, when I was looking at like what is it, like the cryptid Wikipedia type of thing, it put it like in the category of like dragons.
Really?
So yeah, I'm assuming it's because of the wings and the snake tail.
Maybe.
But it makes sense.
I could see it. I guess
I could see it
because it all mythologically, I guess, falls under the dragons. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, fun fact about the Jersey Devil is that it often glows and it can breathe fire or poison water with its breath.
Really?
Yeah.
Poison water.
Poison water.
Interesting.
It's just water that's poison.
I understood what it meant.
So, the Jersey Devil is deeply rooted in folklore and legend in the area, and it's still mildly popular in various medias, from sports teams to video games.
Okay, interesting. Video games.
Yeah. I don't think I wrote down the video games, but I could do a quick Google search after. So there's a lot of origin stories, and for shits and giggles, I'm gonna read almost all of them.
Okay.
So this is the main one. The main origin of the Jersey Devil is traced back into the 1700s with Deborah Smith, who immigrated from England to marry Mr. Leeds, and I couldn't find his first name, but I think I ended up finding it, but I just was too lazy to put it back in here. So anyways, they're in the area of New Jersey's Pine Barrens, and Mrs. Leeds has given birth 12 times.
Damn.
Yeah, and
Good
she was
Lord.
about to give birth to her 13th child.
Good fucking God.
Supposedly, she invoked the devil during her labor because it was very difficult and painful, and when the baby was born, either immediately or soon afterwards, it grew into a full-grown devil and escaped from the house. It just dipped.
The 13th child.
That's my 13th reason why.
Wow.
That's her 13th reason.
What was the reason? My fucking kid, man. Look at it.
Another version is where Miss Leeds found out that she was pregnant with her 13th, and that she said that if she were to have one more child, may it be the devil.
Why would you say that? Who the fuck says that?
I would probably. Another version is that this was the result of a family curse.
I guess I could see that more. Well, this was what, 1700s?
Yeah, 1700s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they still believed in like witchcraft and like all that stuff.
They believed that lobotomies were a lot of solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a lobotomy.
Oh, dude, same.
And the-
I could use a quick lobotomy.
Another version is that Mrs. Leeds, who was a Quaker, had refused to be converted from the Quaker faith, and that the clergyman who had been trying to convert her was so angry that he told her that her next child would be an offspring of Satan.
I just love when they do that to your kids.
Yeah. Another version is that the child was born a monster, and that Mrs. Leeds cared for the child until her death. In this version, the child/devil flew off into the swamps after Mrs. Leeds' death. People in the 1700s still believed in witchcraft, and many people of the period felt a deformed child was a child of the devil. Or that a deformity was a sign that the child had been cursed by God.
Oh my
I tried not to laugh. I'm not laughing because of that, but I'm just laughing at how stupid people were back then. Like, people's fears get like, they get so blinded by their fears, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that's so unusual, and then they're like, that's the devil. Saying.
Fuck, but to say like any deformity was like, just like from God, like that's so fucked up.
Because look it, I know that babies are born with misshapen heads, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, the head will return to normal, you know?
Yeah.
And I just worry, like, do they, like, as soon as that baby pops out, they're like, oh my God, and then they talk shit about that baby. And then a couple weeks later, that baby's head is, like, normal again, like, you were still talking shit. You know what I mean? It's just so, I'm just like, so when I saw that, I tried so hard not to laugh, not because of the deformities, but because of how freaking stupid they are. What's it called? So, most likely, it could have been that Mrs. Leeds gave birth to a child with a birth defect, and given the superstitions of the period, my bad, the legend of the Jersey Devil was born. Over the years, the Jersey Devil has been called by a number of names. Hoodle Doodle Bird.
I'm sorry? Hoodle Doodle Bird?
Hoodle Doodle Bird.
That... you
Wazzle-
know what? That actually matches with the flamingo picture.
Yeah.
That name matches with it.
Wazzlebug.
Wasselbug?
Yeah.
Okay, a bug.
And the Leeds Devil, which makes sense because their last name was Leeds.
Yeah. Goofy ass names.
Yeah, so mainly at this specific time, the Jersey Devil was named the Leeds Devil. And there was another version that Mother Leeds, well, because they say a lot, Mother Leeds, Mrs. Leeds.
Mm-hmm.
But in this phrase they called her Mother Leeds, and she was a mistress of a British soldier who was suspected of being a witch. And when she gave birth to her 13th child, she cursed it, and the baby was born hairy and terrorizing the population and eating children.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Maybe she just should have stopped at 12. At that point.
Dude.
Like, you're cursing your own baby at that point. Like, what the fuck? Just like, fuck this child.
They fucking colonized and they still couldn't do the whole birth control thing like how the Native Americans did it. Damn.
Damn, no pull out. God fucking damn.
Obviously, men ain't gonna pull out. They were with their whole machismo mentality. They still are with their machismo mentality.
Hey. Some of them. Yeah.
In the last 200 years or so, there have been a number of sightings and hearing of eerie noises, wails in the forest, which have been attributed to the Jersey Devil. So I'm gonna be saying all these sightings. They are not in order because I'm like, oh, this is dope, and then like I write it down, or like I quickly try to like copy paste and everything because it's like specifically from the website and it's like from text. And then just to find out that like there's like another sighting that was like 200 years before, and I'm like, come on. So these sightings are not going to be in order. So there's a sighting in 1909 when Councilman E.P. Whedon of Trenton claimed that he had been awoken by flapping wings outside his bedroom window. The councilman said that he found cloven footprints in the snow, and several other instances of similar footprints were reported in Trenton at the time. Hundreds, if not thousands of people also claimed to have seen the devil within a week or so of the councilman's sighting, and news of the multiple sightings were reported in local papers. The January 1909 sightings were not limited to New Jersey, and there were reported sightings across the river in Pennsylvania and some sightings in Delaware as well. And because of the widespread newspaper coverage, it led to a panic throughout the Delaware Valley, prompting a number of schools to close and workers to stay home.
What?
Yeah. During this period, it is rumored that the Philadelphia Zoo posted a $10,000 reward for the creatures, like, for
Body.
them to find it. Yeah. And the offer prompted a variety of hoaxes, including a kangaroo with artificial wings.
Wow. Okay. You know what, though?
That's something I would do. It makes sense.
Yeah.
If you could cheat the system, why not?
Fucking do it.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna...
I want to call off work and just be like, yeah, I can't go to work, guys. The devil's outside.
There was a kangaroo with wings. A kangaroo with wings!
This is shitty looking flamingo outside. Like, I can't go, guys. I just can't.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna fast forward to 1978. Two teenage boys were ice skating near Chatsworth in the Barrens and smelled an odor like dead fish. And they saw two red eyes staring at them. They didn't stay around to investigate, but claimed that they had encountered the Jersey Devil. Okay, my bad. So, a number of people have claimed not to have seen the devil, but to have heard him rampaging through woods or emitting blood-curdling cries. People have found strange tracks and attributed them to the Jersey Devil. What's it called? One instance of such tracks was reported, along with loud shrieks, near Mays Landing in 1960. Also in 1960, merchants in Camden were offering $10,000 reward to capture the Jersey Devil. And, oh wait, never mind. Okay, so this basically, I did not read this part. This basically correlates with the zoo thing that I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what I wrote down, I forgot to delete it or like add them together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But basically, like, the whole $10,000 rewards and that they were going to build a private zoo display for that creature if anyone could capture it. But to this day, the reward is unclaimed because it probably doesn't exist.
So there's still a chance.
Yeah, but it probably doesn't exist. And I'm going to tell you why afterwards.
Don't.
Because of scientists.
Look at my hopes
And
up.
there's a creature that looks similar to it in real life.
Say less. I continue. My bad.
Yeah. So according to... Okay. There's another sighting. And it's probably going to be from nobody you're ever going to freaking expect.
Please say Will Smith.
No. No. Okay. Hear me out. Napoleon Bonaparte's older brother.
Huh? What?
You know Napoleon Bonaparte,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
His older brother saw the Jersey Devil.
You're bullshitting me.
I'm not bullshitting you. AmericanFolklore.net says that Joseph Bonaparte, the oldest brother of Napoleon Bonaparte, claimed to have witnessed the Jersey Devil while hunting on his Bordentown estate in 1820. So I'm going to read the story real quick that I copy and pasted.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
One snowy afternoon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Joseph Bonaparte was hunting alone in the woods near his house when he spotted some strange tracks on the ground. They looked like the tracks of a 2-footed donkey. Bonaparte noticed that one foot was slightly larger than the other. The tracks ended abruptly as if the creature had flown away. He stared at the tracks for a long moment, trying to figure out what the strange animal might be. At that moment, Bonaparte heard a strange hissing noise. Turning, he found himself face to face with a large winged creature with a horse-like head and bird-like legs. Astonished and frightened, he froze and stared at the beast, forgetting that he was carrying a rifle. For a moment, neither of them moved. Then the creature hissed at him, beating its wings, and it flew away.
Huh. I want to say that's so real. I really want to, just because of the eyewitness here, I want to say that's so real.
Yeah.
You seem displeased.
No, it's just very interesting. I just find this really interesting. There's also a sighting in 1937. It was July 27th, and an unknown animal with red eyes was seen by residents in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. It was compared to the Jersey Devil by a reporter for the Pennsylvania Bulletin the next day. And in 1951, a group of boys in Gibbstown, New Jersey, claimed to have seen a monster matching the cryptid's description. There was also claims of a corpse matching the Jersey Devil's description in 1957, but I couldn't find any more stuff about it. Okay, there was also sightings in a 5-day period in 1934 near South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, of a kangaroo-like beast, and it supposedly killed and partially devoured several animals, including geese, ducks, a German Shepherd police dog, and other dogs, which is weird because obviously kangaroos are typically unaggressive unless provoked and vegetarian.
I wouldn't say unless provoked. Like, I feel like they're ready to square up at any given time.
Yeah.
They're full of fucking muscle. Have you ever seen, like, that video of, like...
The dog?
Yeah.
The dog? Yeah.
No, but, like, there's also ones of, like, kangaroos just, like...
Mm-hmm.
Like, a dude's just recording one.
Mm-hmm.
And the kangaroo's, like, standing up straight, as straight as it could be, and then it starts flexing its upper body.
Uh-huh.
The muscles all alone on the arms.
Just ripped.
Yeah, they're fucking jacked.
Freaking, yeah. I found a couple of more last minute, so I just copied and pasted them. This is basically the ending of it. In 1980, because the last thing I found was in 2009, but then I was somehow able to find it in a new website of a spotting in 2015. So, in 1980, Wharton State Forest Chief Ranger Alan McFarlane saw something that both grossed him out and stunted his wild animal knowledge. A brutal scene on a South Jersey farm where a pack of pigs had been killed. He reported that the backs of their heads were eaten and their bodies were scratched and torn. However, there were no tracks surrounding the bodies and no blood on the ground. One of the most recent sightings occurred in the Galloway Township in October of 2015. Little Egg Harbor resident David Black said he was driving along Route 9 near a golf course when he saw what he thought was a llama walking in and out of the tree line on the side of the road. Suddenly, the creature spread its wings and flew away. He captured the beast's image with a cell phone, and the photo went viral. I'll show you the photo in a bit.
I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
2015 is so recent.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay, so, this is actually one of the photos that I'm gonna show you. And it's fucking funny, because this is where I tell you that it literally looks like the spawn between Donkey and the dragon.
I gotta see
Look
this.
how fucking...
You got me so excited for it. Oh, it looks so bad. What the fuck?
No, literally, and then I was like, this is fucking fake, right?
That looks so fake.
Somebody recorded it. Somebody recorded it at a different instance. It literally looks like they put the image and it just flew over.
Oh.
It literally, like, it just looks so fake. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick, because I accidentally took it off my thing, because I was clearing off my tabs.
It's so bad. No. It's not at all what I was picturing. It just looks like a goat with wings.
But you know what I mean, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so look I'm gonna show you. There's no sound, I think. Oh.
A little bit
Look
of
it, just keep watching,
Oh.
She was a fairy.
No. That's so bad. No.
It just reminds me of that one thing. She was a fairy. And then the little fairy music behind it.
What are the comments under that one?
Huh?
What do the comments say?
Oh shoot, hold on, let me go back.
There gotta be some ridiculous shit on that.
Now I'm interested. Hold up. Let me see. I didn't even think about looking at the comments. Okay, hold up. Okay, I found it. I found the video. I'm gonna press pause. Comments. I applaud this unreasonable silliness. I'm not laughing so hard, but the way it just gracefully flutters away. I'm gonna screen record it and then I'm gonna, post it on Instagram for you guys to watch it too.
It looks so dumb.
This is maybe the dumbest thing I've clicked all year. Terrifying. How do you remain so calm in the face of such evil? It flirted away like a dainty little butterfly. My ribs are breaking.
It did. Like, it was so gentle. Like, what the fuck?
This one's one of my favorite comments. It's neither cryptid nor an elaborate prank. It's fabulous. I've watched this so many times today. I can't stop giggling at it. Oh boy. So someone was filming the cloudy dark sky for no reason, and then coincidentally the Jersey Devil suddenly flaps awkwardly in focus of the camera right in front of the recorder with no reaction. LOL, if you believe this, good luck. Why didn't you catch it with your Pokeball?
It looks... Yeah, I can see that. It does look really fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. What's it called?
So you have like a scientific reasoning.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm almost done. I literally only have two lines left. So there's no official height of the Jersey Devil, but people have claimed that it is 6 feet. But other people claim that it's 3 to 4 feet.
Okay.
Which sounds more believable because of that. First of all, the footage that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can call it that, yeah. Sure.
And because of that, were many skeptics claiming that the New Jersey Devil could actually be a hammerhead bat. And I will show you a picture of the hammerhead bat.
It has to look big. Ain't no fucking way.
Look at this fucking ugly thing.
Wow. That...
It looks like it though.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
And look at this thing's fucking huge.
It sort of has the head shape.
You see how big that is?
Yeah.
And that guy holding it?
Holy shit.
3 feet. With the wings?
I can sort of see it, yeah. That is disgusting.
Which would make sense, especially if Napoleon Bonaparte, or no, that one councilman saw it outside his window, like when he woke up, you know? It makes sense. Look at, yeah.
Yeah, oh, Jesus, those wings are huge.
Yeah.
And its eyes look like goats, too.
Yeah.
Goat eyes.
They're big-ass bats, dude.
That's a big fucking head.
Yeah, look at how big that is with this girl standing, holding it. It's literally like half her body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe 3-4 feet, if that's the biggest it can get.
On this one right here, this picture, it looks like an actual person's body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It legit just looks like somebody with wings.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think that might be the most likely contender of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I told you that there was an animal that looks similar to it.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Cause look at if
save. No, I can't. Save that picture.
No, yeah.
The cover art.
Yeah. She was a fairy.
It's doing its best.
Yeah. It's just flapping around. Somebody was also saying in the comments that I didn't read to you was that it looks like the arms and legs could have been like cardboard and then the wings fluttering.
I can see that.
And then yeah, and then how is it possible to just casually be recording and then the fucking Jersey Devil pops up and you're not reacting to it at all? So it makes sense. There's people that have done fake like photos as of it to make it look creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Because like this photo was very infamous and I've seen it all over. And they used that for the Jersey Devil.
I see that one used for Goatman.
Yeah, but look at right here, it says Jersey Devil.
Huh.
So that's why like you can't really believe all of this stuff.
Have you ever seen...
And then there was this photo as well.
I could imagine that one being mistaken, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's like fake found footage, you know?
Almost like analog horror kind of thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the show Lost Tapes?
No.
So back in the early 2000s, I'm going to say... That just looks like the bat.
Mm-hmm.
In the early 2000s, maybe like 07 to 09.
Mm-hmm.
There was a show on Discovery, I think it was Discovery Channel, or maybe even like True TV, where it was a TV show called Lost Tapes, and it was basically going through cryptids or anything that could potentially be like horror.
Uh-huh.
They did an episode on vampires, zombies, the Jersey Devil. They did one on the Wendigos. They did one on just a lot of different shit. You can find a majority of the episodes up on YouTube, and the Jersey Devil one is on there for to find it.
Mm-hmm.
And they use a part of that episode on every intro, like for every intro of the show, because it's just like flashing different monsters that they have on there, like what's real, what's fake, you know. And they show all the clips, and the one that they always use is the Jersey Devil's hooves coming into a cabin. Like it's loud, you could hear the thump, and like dust kind of flows outward from the foot, and like, you know, indicating that it's heavy. And it's back when I was a kid watching it, I was freaking the fuck out because I thought like at least half of it was real. In my mind, at least
half. We're children.
Yeah, and then now as I watch it, it's so goofy. It's so silly.
So cheesy and corny.
It's a little cheesy, I won't lie. A part of me, like the skepticism in me, like still kind of wants to believe it a little bit. Like I still want to have that little faith that some of these could be out there, some of these could be real. Like the zombie one.
Zombie Road, yeah.
Yeah, like a part of me wants to be like, zombies could exist at any time. Sure, why not? But
as soon as a zombie apocalypse breaks through, I'm killing myself.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun. If it's like World War Z zombies, I'm offing myself. But if it's like Walking Dead, I'm having fun.
I would just kill myself.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even try.
Damn. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
It'd be kind of fun.
No.
Yes.
No. I already know there's no way in hell I will survive one day.
I think it's just the guy talking in me, like...
Maybe.
Like, almost every guy has, like, that dream scenario where, like, if an apocalyptic thing happens, they could definitely at least survive maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah. Watch Dom 100. That's perfect for you.
Yeah.
It's literally what you're talking about.
Yeah. And
about a zombie apocalypse suddenly happening, and he's so happy that there's a zombie apocalypse so he doesn't have to go to work.
Yeah. I mean, it would seem like a lot of fun. Like, maybe within a couple weeks, I'm like, yeah, this is great. But then, you know, then survival has to hit in. Yeah. And then I start to panic, sure. But, you know, every guy has like, oh, I would have this weapon, and this weapon. Maybe this vehicle, whatever. And then I'm always asking myself, like, what would be your fit? You know? Mm-hmm. Like, in movies and TV shows, there's always, like, an iconic fit that the survivors always have on. Like, what would be your, like, the perfect outfit for an apocalyptic thing like that?
Something bulky.
Bulky?
Yeah.
I'm always seeing people with, like, leather jackets that go all the way down to, like, their fucking calves.
You know what? Biker gear.
That could work.
Biker gear.
Yeah.
Would be great.
Mm.
And then if it's like the zombies from The Walking Dead, for sure, killing a zombie and then just wearing its carcass like a fucking jacket.
It'd be so disgusting, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
I'd do that. That's what if it was the zombies from The Walking Dead, that's what I'd do. Any other zombies, I'd probably kill myself.
Michonne had it right. It was like a poncho that she had it on.
Yeah.
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 She's so fucking cool. But when you ever get a chance, Lost Tapes, like, it's like if you're feeling a little bit...
Text it to me so I can remember.
If you're feeling drowsy and like you have your phone or laptop and you just want to put something on that can help you go to sleep, it'll keep you somewhat entertained enough to like focus a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but just stupid enough to make you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Sounds perfect.
It's great. Like, Daisy used to watch it. My cousins used to watch it. Like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was such a weird little experience as a kid growing up.
Yeah. I thought this was hilarious. I was just like, because when I was watching it at first, I was like, there's so many sightings. There's no way in hell that this thing is fake. And then I saw, oh, hammerhead bat. And I was like, nah, it makes sense. Because I'm a skeptic, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, come on.
Well, let me see if I can... where's it at? Okay.
She was a fairy.
I at least want you to see, like, the intro. So you can kind of get, like, a good feel. I'm going to clearly edit this out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can understand why it's so freaking creepy. Holy crap.
It's just, like, something that... to watch.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever just want to, like... If you want to feel spooked a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfect little dumb show.
Nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Okay. Anyway, we covered both of our stories. That's interesting topics. I love watching that.
This episode was kind of short,
little
story-wise.
Mm-hmm.
We did talk a lot.
We did. It was
talk a lot.
a chunky...
So you're going to have a fun time editing it.
Oh, yeah. I still can't get over that flying goat. Like, it just looks so dumb.
She was a fairy.
Out here doing her best. But thank you guys so much for stopping by, listening to us ramble.
Mm-hmm.
It does mean a lot to us every time you guys do. This would technically be the first December episode, like you said.
Yeah.
So by now everyone's already done their Thanksgiving stuff or boycotted Black Friday through Cyber Monday. We're proud of you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen all the shitty deals that's been going on left and right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw. And it's funny too because on Amazon, I had a save later list.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting that PC. So I was going to get accessories because I have a small desk. And I was like, okay, I'm going to need like a little stand to put my laptop on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then to have the keyboard under and then the mat and then, stuff like that.
Yeah. So
I had all of this stuff saved just for me to go back and see it, that it was discounted because of Cyber Monday. And I was all like, wait, but these prices look similar to the ones. And that makes me, I got a burp, sorry. And I feel like I should have screenshotted it before Cyber Monday so that I can see, or maybe I should screenshot it right now while Cyber Monday is still in effect, and then when it's over, I can see the prices that it is now, maybe.
There was this guy on TikTok who's showing like throughout the year, like prices of certain things. Mm-hmm. It's like, this is like the lowest it was in the year. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you can see right before November, they spike up the price. And then during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, they spike it back down to its original price before like the sale. Or before they upped it. Mm-hmm. So it can look like it was discounted.
Yeah.
But it's been everywhere like that. For Best Buy, Walmart, Target. It's like nothing that's like worth anymore. Mm-hmm. And I hate it. Like, growing up as a kid, I wanted to experience true Black Friday. I wanted to
experience the chaos.
I wanted to punch an old lady for a fucking for a speaker. I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah,
it seemed like fun. If she's willing to kill me for it, I'm willing to punch her for it. Like, it seemed like a great time. It is the American tradition. But it's just not like that anymore. And you can't even blame it like on online shopping because no one's buying anything online. Mm-hmm. No prices. Everyone's boycotting as they should. And
you're not even drinking caffeine. How dare you?
I drank caffeine at 3:00 when I woke up.
Okay.
I woke up fucking late. I'll probably have some after this.
Okay. Well, I had caffeine. I asked Michael for some G Fuel.
As long as one of us has caffeine. You know what? I said something in the beginning of the episode that you weren't here for.
Oh, what'd you say?
I'm not saying it. I don't know.
What?
I don't know if I'll leave it in.
What?
But if I do leave it in, it's for you. And mostly for everybody, but it's mostly like
it's for you. Me?
Yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
I didn't say anything bad towards you.
Whatever.
Okay, this is the second/third attempt at an outro. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Yes.
It means a lot to us. You can find us at
Caffeinated Creeps Podcast. For our email, it's caffeinatedcreepspodcast@gmail.com. For Instagram, it's caffeinatedcreepspodcast. For Twitter, which nobody uses, it's ccreepspod, and it's just like the letter C and then creeps and then pod all jumbled up together. And then yeah, those are our 2 social media and our email. Please message us or email us if you have any spooky stories. I know Nicole has sent us a whole freaking list, and I have to look through it and everything little by little to cover it.
I feel like one of us eventually will cover Jack the Ripper. And I feel like instead of looking like online, we're just gonna go straight to her for the notes.
I'm here to tell you all about my theories.
She's gonna pull up like.
We should invite her for the Jack the Ripper one.
I feel like she'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
Interject us every now and then, like, yeah, that didn't quite happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or some shit. I don't know what she'll do.
She'll be like, Jack the Ripper was a woman. She was Madame Red. Black Butler. Because she watches Black Butler.
Yeah. Her and her Black Butler things.
Yeah.
But
she was telling me, she's like, you mentioned me and Daisy like almost every episode. I'm like, shut up, you're a friend, of course.
You're in our lives constantly. Like we talk to you guys every fucking day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what do you want us to do?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about you.
Exactly. So Nicole, shut up and enjoy us.
I mean, if she doesn't want us to talk about her,
yeah, if you don't want us to
she has to tell us.
Yeah, tell us if you don't want us to talk about you. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna cover it for today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Sayonara.
You know, I'm gonna use a part of my outro. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, or just in case a fantastic night, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
Oh, it's still December. Holy shit! Alright, I should end this. Alright, bye everybody.